Hi everybody, Adam Collingwood here again, and I'm just going to interview a couple of guys that I've been coaching to pass the trading challenge, and that means them being able to get a live account that they can trade for real money. So that means them having a £140,000 account, and whatever profit they make from that, they will receive an 80% share of on an ongoing basis. So I'm just going to have a chat with a couple of guys, and they can tell me about how the challenge went and what they're going to do going forward. Okay, so over to them. Right, and guys, so it's the end of today's training session. What I wanted to do is just ask you a couple of questions about your experience of going through the trading challenge, where you were at, where you are now, what you've actually done to pass experience of just how many years you've been trading for. So what's been your experience then?
It's been a really good leveraging tool. We've managed to accumulate 14,000, I think, isn't it? 22.
From 140.
Yeah.
And that was from, how much was the starting account?
140.
140,000. So before that, you were trading a personal account, which I know, Paul, you wanted to try and get 100,000 into that personal account.
Yeah.
That was the goal with the business.
Yeah.
And then you could then exit the business at some point.
Yeah.
That was something that we've talked about in the coaching sessions. And,
Yeah.
And now, how much did you actually have to pay for the challenge?
It was £900,
Yeah.
of which we're going to get back when we've obviously do his first invoice, I believe.
And what did the challenge involve? Was it, what did you do? Did you trade lots of forex pairs? Did you have tons of different strategies? What did you do?
One strategy, the awesome strategy.
And how did you find that? So I told you about the awesome strategy. Went through the process of that, and how did that pan out?
Well, I think it's better than trading lots of ways because it don't over confuse it. It's one way, one on the DAX, one thing.
Yeah.
As long as you follow it, that's it. You just stick to the method.
Yeah. Yeah. And how many? So did you do loads of currency pairs as well, or did you just trade?
No, just the DAX.
Just trade the German DAX.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people out there that they're being told, trade this forex pair and that forex pair. So you traded one indice, being the German 40.
Yeah.
And you traded just one strategy.
Yeah.
So it was uncomplicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you passed the challenge, which is fantastic. So that was 30 days to pass the challenge in.
Yeah.
And then the second part of the challenge was to get verified, and you had 60 days to do that. And how many days did you do it in?
It was a week, less than a month.
Yeah. So you literally have done that, and as a consequence, so you put £900 in, which is the application fee, which you get that back anyway.
Yeah.
Right? And we were discussing earlier, so you now are going to be given a live account from FTMO, which is 140,000.
Yeah.
And at the moment, you are making 10% a month.
Yeah.
Which you proved on the challenge. Do you think that's conceivable with the strategy and trading just the DAX going forward?
Definitely. Yeah.
So what does that mean to you then? So if you're making 10% on a live account of 140,000, how much income will that be?
It's 14 grand, isn't it?
14,000. So they get 80%, 20%, and you get 80%.
Yeah.
So you would get 11,200.
Yep.
And so what we've discussed before is you withdrawing a certain amount and then leaving a certain amount in there.
Yeah.
Which would be, if you took, £5,000 a month out and you made from the 10% a month, where would you be in the next 3 years, do you think, with that, if you just kept achieving that every month?
Easily $500,000.
£500,000.
Easy, because we were looking at it for just 5%, weren't we?
5%.
So if you double it to 10, we're going to be even further on.
Yeah, and this is just on 140,000 account. So how did you find the the challenge? Because I mean, you know, you needed to. There were full rules that you couldn't lose more than 10% in a month. You couldn't lose more than 5% in a day. You had to make 10% profit.
Yeah.
At any point, did you think that you might not?
There were times where it was a struggle. It's definitely not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
But if you just stick to what you know and keep doing it, that's it, isn't it?
When you say it's following, like I would say to you about follow the process, follow the system. I've been teaching the system for a while now, and you feel you have total faith and confidence in that, or
well, it's goes through 2 stages of a challenge.
Point sizing has been critical, hasn't it? Then
Yeah.
to make sure the point sizing was right as we scaled according.
Yeah.
That was important, as important as the system, but you coached us on that as well.
Yeah.
So the coaching and the scaling was.
And the psychology is important. We talk a lot about the psychology and having strategy as attack defense strategy, which we've gone through today, and
definitely.
you know, and just making sure that you're not just about getting profit, but it's protecting the account, because it's gold, isn't it? You know, now you've got this 140,000 account, which congratulations, that's absolutely fantastic. That's what I want. I'm going to get as many people. What would you say about people that are just sceptical? You know, they think, oh, you can't, you know, because look, what you've done, you've paid £900. Obviously, you've paid for coach, but you've paid £900, and you now have 140,000 account that can make you anything, and it's not even your own money.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I mean,
If trading's something you want to do, then it's the best thing you can do. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You can't ask for much more.
Yeah. And how old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22. So you're 22, and if you're making, what do you think you can make on the 140,000 live account?
With, like I said, if you met 10%, that's 11 into it once you've took.
Once they've taken their 20% out. So you could be making 11,000 a month at 22.
Not the compounding element of it is massive, isn't it?
Yeah, because you don't need 11. You know, you compound that up, leave it where it is, as well as using a personal account with, say, IG, you know, and compounding that, which we've gone through today. It's, you know, the numbers are just quite incredible, and that's only one account, isn't it?
Yeah, we're looking
so
at
you're looking at getting three.
Yeah, well, we're looking at an IG, aren't we, and 2 FTMOs,
and then possibly trading. You've got another. Yeah, there's lots of other proprietary firms. So you know, there's I think the cap's about 1.3 million or something now. So you know, so there's still plenty of leeway, and you get rewarded if you 4 months in a row consecutively profitable. Then you get more money given to you, so more money to leverage and make income from. So would you say this has changed your life?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, as I spoke to you, you've been coaching me for years, and for me to get the cash flow out of my business, obviously of late with the COVID thing and everything else, and unpredictable business environment and all that, for us to draw out the, say, 100 odd thousand pound we have in it to put into a trading account to leverage, it's been near on impossible. We have got it, but it's coming in slowly because of the business conditions. This has been a lifesaver.
So now suddenly, you know, because I talk to people about this as like the opportunity of a lifetime, because it didn't exist a couple of years ago. Now personal traders can just literally trade from the comfort of their own home or anywhere in the world if they want to. They've just got to have the right attitude, discipline, determination, dedication, discipline, motivate. You know, all of these key things you've got to have. And you know, clearly you've got that, but it's just there's a lot of people that are sceptical. They don't think this is actually possible. And we talked earlier about the fact that, you know, you can pay £7,000-8,000 a year for education over 3 years to get a degree. What have you paid? £900 education.
You
know, and then obviously me to coach you through this, and that's it.
Great.
So you know, it's onward and upward, hopefully, for now. So
Definitely.
So to anybody, you know, who's thinking about doing this, a little bit skeptical, you know, think, you know, can I do this? You know, they might have been trading for a while, struggling a bit, or somebody who's a complete newbie, what would you both say to them?
Definitely take it on and do it. Be disciplined. Wait for the right trades for sure, because you can take trades that aren't valid.
Yeah.
Follow the system.
Yeah.
No FTMOs.
It's just following the system and following the rules. Basically, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy for anyone new. There's no point.
I'm glad you said that, because because the thing is, if the old adage is, oh well, why isn't everybody doing this?
Yeah,
well, they don't, because if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it.
Yeah, it's not an easy skill to learn at all, but if you just take your time to learn it and do everything right, then it's worth it in the long run.
Yeah, and certainly 22. Anybody at any age with the right attitude can do it, can't they? So
very good.
Good. Right. Well, thanks very much, guys, and congratulations on passing the challenge. So you now you now actually have got confirmation from FTMO that you've got £140,000 real money now to trade with, because you passed the challenge, and then as long as you don't breach any of the rules, which you can't lose more than 5% in a day, so that's 7,000 with your £140,000 account. You can't lose more than £14,000 in a month, and then the profit that you make is unlimited.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter there is no target now. It's up to you now but what you've already done. I think you're going to be up there, and then get another account and another one, and so on. And it'd be great to talk to you in a couple of years' time, or even maybe 6 months' time, to see how you got on with the live account, and we'll just keep everybody up to speed on that. But thanks for talking to me about it, and well done again for passing the challenge.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
cheers.
for your coaching. Thank you.